my name is Kenneth, and it's been quite a while. I wish I could have published a video or a devlog sooner, but a lot of things have happened. So I have had a naming party for my daughter, and I have also had quite a bit to do with my master's degree. I'm finishing this up this semester. And an interesting opportunity has presented itself. My faculty has released a PhD position, and I am applying to it with the project being centered around Unreal Engine. And my field is like safety management and health and crisis management and stuff. So I kind of want to look at integrating AI and VR experience in Unreal Engine to train and analyze performance of employees. So yeah, but today we are going to look at my damage system and some attacks, so let's get to it. Okay, so let's go into the damage system. I have created a couple of base abilities that other abilities will be made with, and I'll show you like the workings of it in a little bit. This is like an AoE blast. This is a projectile, as you have probably seen many times. The AoE blast is spawning. I aim, and if I aim at an enemy or lock onto an enemy, it will spawn at the enemy's feet. This, which is a AoE heal. This effect is from like a pack or something, but it's just here now as a placeholder to like just check that everything is working and how it looks. So yeah, and that's kind of the... oh, there's one more ability, and I've been working quite a while on this one, and it looks messy right now, but it's quite interesting, and we'll talk about it in a bit. So it's this one. So what it is, this is just particle effect to look like, so I can see where it like goes like this. And what this particle effect does, it's actually particles, it's nothing else, and it does something. It does something when I collide with what I've specified that it will collide with. So it can do damage, it can do knockback, it can spawn an enemy, it can do basically whatever I want. And the reason I created this system by utilizing particles is because I think that I could maybe create more interesting effects with particles in the Niagara systems, where each particle kind of has an ability, rather than playing around with making, I don't know, 50, 100 projectiles that moves in different ways and behaves in different ways and stuff. Yeah, so I'm quite excited to see the possibilities here, and I'm going to create like more variation, but for now I have been focusing on modularity. So I've created kind of the base setup for the different things that I believe I'm gonna have in the game. So with these abilities, I guess we can go into the component and see what is beneath the hood. So the damage system is this whole damage system is created after watching a tutorial, and also a lot of the attacks are created after watching a tutorial from this guy. He has insanely good tutorials, so if you want smart enemy AI, or maybe damage system, projectile systems, and so on, AoE systems, watch his tutorials, and they're also efficient and like correct, so they're how you should make it, probably. Yeah, so I also have a BPC attacks, so that I can call functions from here, and this is how that looks like. So if you see a blast AoE base, so I'm like putting a lot of variables here so that when I call it I can change it in the event graph of the main character. Yeah, so that one is pretty simple. This one is a bit more advanced and probably not correctly made, but it works. So for now I was kind of just playing around and trying to figure this out on my own. So this is how it is. And this is the AoE part. Okay, and the particle is just basically the same. So I'm binding an event to the particle collision and getting what is hit, and also the collision location in case I want to spawn something there or do something. So the first spell, which is the projectile attack, looks like this, and I can break the damage info and dot info, and I can remove the dot if I want, the speed, the gravity, class if I want to create different types of like visuals or bigger or smaller collisions and stuff. And the homing acceleration is also if you want to create a homing missile that isn't homing like too much so that you're able to actually dodge it, then this can be taken down. And also sounds, so when I fire it, when it's moving and when it's destroyed. So just to create, like, I can create hundreds of these inside here, and I just need to call this instead of creating everything again. So modular. This is just to stop the damage. I've had a bit of trouble with the damage over time because it kept calling the dot after the actor that I was hitting died. My main projectile for now looks like this. It does damage and AoE damage. I can also do this. Lock onto the target. It will also, like, even if I am here, it will shoot like towards the target. So yeah, that's basically the damage system for now, and I will create more abilities, of course. And for the goblins, they have clubs for now, and I spent quite a time creating a kind of a smart logic for how they should spawn, what kind of weapon they should have, and how much damage and health and blah blah blah, to create it procedurally and scale it with the enemy. And I can show you that a different time. But for now I'm quite happy with the progress. It's going forward, and so I guess I'll see you next time.